Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a mock draft for my Jacksonville Jaguars 2025. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Try not to take too long in between picks. Let's get started. Panthers want to give us some picks. Let me look and see what the Panthers got. I wouldn't mind trading back. Panthers, Carolina. So they want to give me 74. I'm going to try to grab their second round. So they're willing to trade that. And if I go for a third as well, I could probably give them next year's fourth. Yeah, that's good. So we move back 3 spots. We get second and third this year, and they get our fourth round next year, and our last pick this year. So Will Johnson went, and Travis Hunter is still there. So this is pretty straightforward. Mason Graham is who I'm seeing in every mock draft that we have, and I think it's bullshit. I think people just don't Jacksonville's not a big market. It's not a sexy pick, so Jacksonville comes up and they're like, let's give him Mason Graham. I mean, he's a really good player. Don't get me wrong. Great player. But Travis Hunter sitting here at 8, you're not going to pass on Travis Hunter, and we desperately need help in the back end. So we need help on the defensive line too, but specifically corner and safety. So I like this kid a lot. To pair him up with Brian Thomas would be crazy. But yeah, first round, Travis Hunter's there. You got to take Travis Hunter. And then let me pause here. So Walter Nolan's still there at 21. It's probably not going much further than that. So probably not going to do too many more trades, if any. But I am going to try to move up and grab Walter Nolan. So we'll give him the pick we just grabbed, next year's second, and do second and third. So we do give up our second and third, but we get the guy we want, so we're going to do that. And we're going to take Walter Nolan. Let me see who else is here. Burden would be a great pickup, because again, we do need another receiver to go alongside Brian Thomas. We don't have another standout receiver really. We need interior line help. Again, we need defensive secondary real bad, so we helped out with that. But yep, here we are going Walter Nolan for sure. In my opinion, probably the best defensive tackle on the draft. He may be better than Mason Graham. So we got 36 and 70. So receivers are getting a little thin. We'll probably wait one more round to get a receiver. Oh, I like Donovan Jackson at 36. That would be a good pick. Could go later with a interior lineman. Jack Sawyer would be a good pick, but if you go with an edge player, you got to either, I mean, you're not going to take an edge player in the first or second round to be a backup or a rotation guy, especially somebody like Jack Sawyer. So if you did pick him here, you would have to move Trayvon Walker inside, or try to part ways with Josh Allen, but I don't think we're trying to do either of those options. This pick right here, I really like Xavier Watts. These two guys right here are, in my opinion, the top 2 safeties in the draft. I know Georgia got a couple good guys, but Xavier Watts, every time I turn on the TV in the college football playoffs, this kid was just all over the place. So he's not super big, but he's a lengthy guy. He can run man, he can run zone, and he's a big hitter. And he seems like he has a high IQ of the game. He's always in the right place from what I've seen so far from him. I would really like to go Donovan Jackson here. We need interior line. We need receiver. I don't know why it's saying we need offensive tackle so bad. I mean, we have Anton Harrison and Walker Little. Outside of that, I mean, we're not super deep at the position, but we have 2 starting offensive tackles already. So you're not drafting offensive tackles this early for them to come in and start. I might try to see about Mullum or Emory Jones later in the draft. We have 70, 74. I'm gonna hold off and hope that Xavier Watts is there at 70. Shit. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab Donovan Jackson. Well, Tate Ratledge would be there at 70. You know what? We're going to take Xavier Watts here. It's a little early. We're probably going to get like a B grade on it, but really good player. It is a need for us, and I don't want to pass up on Xavier Watts. And we'll see. Hopefully Ratledge is still there. This kid, nope, he's gone. Caleb Johnson just went. I do want to snag a running back at some point in this draft. It looks like Scatabo already went. That's crazy. Over Dylan Sampson. Sampson's a really good back. Ollie Gordon's a good back. ETN, obviously. Sanders, Damian Martinez is real nice. Harvey. There's plenty of options there. So here we go with offensive tackle. These guys are still here, so we might go there and hope. I mean, we got pretty close picks here, so we might go Ratledge on the next one. Yeah, Makuba's still here. He's a really good pick. I do want to get another corner. Denzel Burke would be a great one. Alexander's a really quick guy. So we got options for sure. But yeah, I think here we're going to go ahead and take Wyatt Mullum here. And then, so Ratledge did go. So let's see who else we got. We still need a receiver. Now, I mean, obviously Travis Hunter can play both sides of the ball. I don't know if he's going to in the NFL. But even if you have him as a corner and then, you know, you design a few packages for him at receiver, you could throw him in there, you know, 2 or 3 drives a game minimum. So I like Xavier Restrepo. That's how you say it. I fucking never remember how to say it. I like this kid, but he's just undersized. I mean, he's really good receiver, but I like big receivers. We got Parker Washington in the slot role. If we keep Christian Kirk, we still got Christian Kirk. He's kind of undersized as well. I want another big receiver to match with Brian Thomas on the outside. And we're getting pretty thin at receiver as well, so we could double up on defensive line. Deion Walker's really good. Could go edge rusher. We need a receiver. I'm not super familiar with this kid, so I don't really want to take him here. Could go running back. Do need an edge player. We still need an interior line. Excuse me. I might go ahead and take an edge player here. And I might take Braden Swinson from LSU. I've seen his tape and I've watched him play throughout the year, and that dude is a pretty stout fucking defensive end. So we're gonna snag him at 74. Let's see. Mason Taylor would be a good pickup. I like Gunnar Helm a lot. Samson's there. They want us to grab Samson. We still need a receiver. I might go running back here. Just kind of waiting because we can get a good running back super late in this draft. I mean, Dylan Sampson's a solid pick too, but we need let's see. We might go offensive line here and get Jared Wilson. Denzel Burke's still there. We could double up on corner. I think we're gonna go ahead and get Jared Wilson because we need some offensive line help. Deion Walker's still there. Nope, he's gone. That would have been a good pickup late. Denzel Burke is still there at 106. So is Makuba. I might go here. I mean, we got our guy in Xavier Watts, but double up on safety. I mean, Andre Cisco, if he plays anywhere like he did last year, where he's going to be gone after this. Well, he's a free agent now, so we might not re-sign him as is. So say we get Xavier Watts and we just let Cisco walk, then, you know, we got Darnell Savage. I think I heard that he's returning to the nickel or a slot corner position. And we have Antonio Johnson, who's a, you know, young kid. So he's going to get some time. But if we double up on safety here, that would not be a bad idea, honestly. Let me just look around and see. That's what we're gonna do. We got 4 picks left. We still need a receiver. We need. I'm not trying to get. Juice Wells is projected super low for some reason, and then Elijah Badger would be a great pickup. I mean, we can get him an undrafted free agent if that projection holds up, but I don't think it will because he's a very good receiver. Could go another offensive tackle. Don't want to do that. Did we get an edge player? We did, so we don't need an edge. Might go Denzel Burke here. I can't believe he's still there at 125. That's crazy. Not really liking everything else I'm seeing, so we're gonna go ahead and grab Denzel Burke. So I think we're good on our secondary, obviously. We still need a receiver. We still need a running back. Etienne's there. Nick Nash, I've seen that he led the nation in one of the main categories for receiving. I like Juice Wells. Ja'Cory Brooks is good. Jim DK. Theo Weiss. I mean, there's still good receivers there. We're going to go ahead and grab Etienne. Maybe we'll re-sign Travis Etienne, and that would be pretty cool for the running back brothers to be on the same team. That'd be pretty neat. And they're both good players. It just depends on how Travis Etienne performs this year, because last year he very underwhelming year. Could go linebacker. I wouldn't mind getting a linebacker. There's not really one that I see that is really eyeing me. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a receiver here. I'm gonna grab Juice Wells from Ole Miss. He was pretty good last year. So we got 1 pick left. We still need a tight end. We could go quarterback, try to get a decent backup. I really like Riley Leonard. That wouldn't be too far from you know, Trevor Lawrence as far as like schemes and packages, because they can both run the ball really well. Mitch Evans is a great tight end. That would be a good pickup. So we're between Notre Dame players here. I think we can get a decent quarterback in free agency for a backup. I mean, we still got CJ Beathard as well. So we're going to round off the draft with Mitch Evans from Notre Dame. So that's our draft. It's pretty solid. Few guys I wish would have stayed in this area, like Tate Ratledge. But Jared Wilson's, you know, just as good of a player, and we got him a little bit later, so not super mad at it. So there we go. Got Travis Hunter at 8. Traded up, got Walter Nolan. These 2 immediate starters. Xavier Watts come in and be an immediate starter. Grab some depth pieces here. Like I said, Makuba could come in and be a rotational slot guy on the back end. Another depth piece there who also could come in and be a starter. You know, he's, I mean, one of the best corners in the country right here, and got him at 125. That's crazy. Etienne, you can choose what you want to do as far as get rid of Travis Etienne or Tank, or keep all 3 of them, see how they perform this year, go from there. And then got another receiver. He could come in and start, but probably be a rotational guy. And then we got Evan Ingram that we got 1 more year on Evan Ingram, so we could re-sign him. If not, we have Brenton Strange, and then you got another piece coming in Mitch Evans. So there it is. This is what I would do if I were the GM and I could get these trades to happen where we grab a couple extra picks. That would be my game plan and how I would do it. So I'll be doing another one, or probably a few more on you know, maybe one with no trades, or one with what I think the Jaguars may do, even though I'm not familiar with. We got a new GM, new coaching staff, so not super familiar with their thought process. But we'll be doing a few more of these. So if you like it, you know, drop a like on the video, comment, let me know what you would have done different, and yeah, so hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.